Have have you guys followed the Alex Murdaugh trial? That gentleman who his family to cover up his like large fraud stuff. It was millions of dollars he'd fraudulently stolen.
Is this brand new? I haven't heard of this at all.
Okay, so this has been an ongoing big media case for months now. His entire family, to his wife and son at least, to like get out of these
like
crazy like. No, yeah, except he's not crazy. He's just evil. He's been on trial for weeks, if not months now. I've been following it for a couple weeks, I guess. And they finished today. So now the jury begins their deliberation. It's big, lots of charges, you know. They hit him with everything they did to his family and and lots of conspiracy stuff too, I believe. Verdict came out already. They've been deliberating for like 4 hours or something, and he's guilty on all charges.
Wow.
It's pretty shocking.
A+ for evil, F- for execution. You didn't get away with anything.
No,
dude. I watched them on cross-examination, and they're like, "So, Mr. Murdaugh, here you are on video lying to us. Would you tell us at what point you decided to begin lying?" and he actually had a decent explanation. He was like, "I got no reason to trust those officers. I've had this interaction, and that interaction with them. Then they've done this that doesn't have anything to do with me. And I had prescription drugs in my pocket that I wasn't supposed to have. So I was nervous and I was lying." And I was like, "Fuck, I could believe all that shit. I could imagine being in that situation." But no, he did all that shit, I guess. They had like cell phone data of him like there at the time, and you know, like iPhones are wild. Like they know within a step of where he was at times. Like it's like a meter of accuracy, like a goddamn JDAM satellite guided bomb.
That's crazy. It is harder to get away with murder than it used to be. Like I couldn't take my truck. My Ford tells people where it's going. My motorcycles are dumber. They don't do that. So I'd have to take a motorcycle somewhere and leave my phone at home just not to be tracked.
You want to just poison them? Like that seems like the move. Like I don't want to go into how to make poison, but like if y'all have probably seen articles and things on Reddit, one of the more deadly poisons known to man, you can order the ingredients off of Amazon. You can make it at your house. I mean, it's incredible. Yeah. Pretty serious crime, I'm sure, to do.
Breaking Bad did it.
I remember there were these guys. Breaking Bad did do it. There were some guys who did it in Toccoa, Georgia, up where Mount Currahee is. And this is like it's close enough to 9/11 that it was like, is this involved? You're telling me there's some sort of cell in Toccoa making that stuff? And they were though, and they had some plans to like, I don't know, use it against the government or something. You know how crazy people are. But yeah, that seems like the move, right? Why are you gonna drive somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's certainly.
Tell me, you get cupcakes.
They need to like, you know how
Cookie of the Month Club.
Cookie of the Month Club, man. There's a lot.
I mean, you're not now because I just said that to everyone, but you know
how it's funny you mentioned that. I got food in the mail. Some guy sent me from Mail-a Spud, happy second 48th birthday. And
fuck yeah, man.
it looks like a trustworthy potato.
Are there any injection marks in it?
Oh, look at those.
I mean, like I'd catch that. I don't know. There's eyes.
Mail-a Spud. Now that seems like a real business.
Dude, I was trying to mail you an onion for a week, and there's nobody who does
it. New business idea: mail an onion.
Thank you for the onion potato.
Prank your friends, and it shows me like, like receiving an onion as the
take a bite out of it for good luck.
We were talking about murders, and I was thinking, did you know how people will go, well, Wayne Gretzky was great, but what about in today? Michael Jordan was tremendous, but how would he be against LeBron?
I especially like that to pre-'80s basketball.
Yeah. Like in lots of sports back then. Like Babe Ruth, how would he do in MLB today? Who knows? Maybe great, maybe bad. We need to have the same sort of standard for murderers. A serial killer in 1895 who kills 110 people or whatever, like Albert Fish, is not correcting for the era. It's not as impressive as like a 20 kill serial killer in the 80s or 90s, and certainly not as impressive as like a 15 kill serial killer now. because there's satellites. There's, dude, in the 1890s, you could kill someone and be like, try and catch me, and like run away.
So what you're saying is their ability to get away with it.
Yes, it's less impressive.
Bonnie and Clyde was the 1920s, 30s. Okay, I'll go with you. I'm not sure. And they did this thing where they would like go near several state lines and just crisscross. So they like commit a murder in Oklahoma, go to Texas, commit a murder in Texas, like go to, I don't know, whatever the hell is also Louisiana, and then they'd head up Colorado. To Kansas is where I'm going for, just by Oklahoma, and they were able to like dodge the police just by like staying near state lines. It was like Dukes of Hazzard's bullshit. I don't think that flies now. Not
Hell
at all.
no.
Yeah.
Well, it does fly now. The thing is, there's
DNA.
They've got the other guys waiting on you, and they got the intersectional people on the case too. Like if you get in a high speed chase, you're headed toward Georgia, right? Georgia State Patrol is going to be there waiting, and there's probably going to be some federal guys. If you've made it all the way to Georgia from where you are, right?
Yeah,
the feds have joined the chase.
I've stopped to refuel, quite likely.
and like getting away in a high speed chase, you might think it's like. Nobody ever gets away. I bet it's 50 fucking 50. I bet it's 50-50. If you run from the cops, you get away. I bet no. I bet it's better than that. I bet most of the time they get away.
Foot chases.
The thing is, we've only ever seen the cops side. But if you go on YouTube and start looking for the other guy's side, there are a lot of motorcycle guys who will like, if they ever see a cop with somebody pulled over, they're gonna show their ass to try to like get that guy out of a ticket. And it's also their excuse to do 165.
Their hobby,
in the motorcycle world, this is an area that I'm familiar with. Like a lot of people run from cops for sport. People wheelie by cops just to get their attention and get chased. And I've only run from a cop once, and I was 17. This was ages ago. But people like you guys. I've talked about it before. There's a guy in the Patreon who likes to run from the police, and he does it on a motorcycle whose top speed is like 80. I have the same one. And, he'll just like do a U-turn, do another U-turn, take off. And the police just can't match that. I was like, fuck, that's impressive. But yeah, in the motorcycle world, either fast bikes or just skills, and the police can't hang.
That does have to be a lot of fun.
Oh, imagine the risk of fouling up is pretty high.
Yeah. They're not going to go,
who cares about them? I don't care about going to jail. We're going to the hospital. If you run from the cops on a motorcycle, it ends at the hospital or home, not jail or home.
I'm with Kyle on that.
What do you mean? Like they'll run you off?
It means there's no scenario in which they say stop and you stop, because they can't stop you. You will only crash.
That makes sense. I didn't think of it
people
that way.
do escape a lot. Yeah, people crash on people overestimate on motorcycles, maybe cars too. It's really, really common to overestimate your skill. And like, take how good you are on a 1 to 10 scale and how good you think you are on a 1 to 10 scale. It's that gap that gets you hurt. If you're a 5 and you think you're a 5, then you're probably going to be okay. If you're a 10 and you think you're a 10, you're all right. But if you're a 5 and you think you're 10, you're fucked. You're about to crash. And that happens a ton.